How are you going? Good. How are you?
Good. You coming in for a coffee?
Yes, I'm
fantastic.
While you're coming in, yes, it's good.
So, just out of interest, how did you get into Lithgow community housing?
Well, back in the early 80s, my marriage broke up and I needed housing. I had 4 children, put my name down for housing, for both here and Department of Housing, and I got my community housing house. And when I did get my Department of Housing house, I moved on to that, but stayed interested in community housing and what could be done for Lithgow, and they let me stay and be on the board, and became the assistant manager and eventually the manager.
So you actually started off as a tenant
Yes.
and then ran the show?
Yes.
That's
yes.
fantastic.
We started off with 7 Bank Street properties and 1 house standalone down in Lockyer Street. And then we ended up with 61 when I finished.
Wow, so that's a massive jump. Do you know much about the history of Bank Street?
Yeah, it was, they were pretty derelict at one stage, and we got a grant to do them all up in the 90s.
Do you remember housing the Burnstons?
Yes, the Burnstons. They've been friends of mine personally for a long time as well. And then when June lost her husband and had nowhere to live with the children, 7 children.
Wow.
So she came to us and put her name down. She came up to the top of the list and I offered her Bank Street, and of course she jumped at it. I helped her personally move in there with my trailer, and my kids helped move her in there.
Hello, Beverly.
How are you going?
Good, darling. How are you?
It's good to catch up with you after all this time. I haven't seen you for
It
ages.
is.
Yes, it's really good. Can you remember the first time you moved in?
I was so happy, Beverly. When we come here, and it was like, because it's so big.
Had more room for the kids and
Yeah,
their bedrooms, and more room to put
that's
all their
right.
things.
To have somewhere nice to go to that we could afford. So it made a big difference in my life. You have give us accommodation, you have been there for us. When others would move in and they had no furniture, you would say you can borrow my trailer. You made sure that they had a table to eat off, chairs to sit on. You went out of your way to help these tenants. So you did a great job, a great job.
Thank you.
So without you, Beverly, I don't know what would have happened, because I had all them kids and then sort of no backup. When I come here, it was like you was me backup. Then I could cope. I'm very grateful to Link Wentworth for the opportunity to still be here. Really and truly, I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't opened up this place for me.